Good evening and welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us tonight. We're going to do a little study about be aware. Now, the passage we're going to start with is in 1 Peter chapter 5 and verses 8 and 9. And I'll read those for you. So, be of sober spirit, be on the alert. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. But resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same experiences of suffering are being accomplished by your brethren who are in the world. Life as a Christian has ups and downs, but we need to continue to walk in the positive example as a child of God. What I've always taught to the teenagers, my son, and anyone who is around, that when walking through this life on our day-to-day business, we need to be aware of our surroundings. You cannot see what is around you when your head is down and buried in your phone or watching your feet move. We need to walk with our head up, need to see all of our surroundings. When you are able to see all around you, you can recognize danger. Sometimes something that might be unsafe, whether to our physical bodies or something that might affect our spiritual well-being. The passage we read warns of Satan's goal, seeking someone to devour. You have to understand, Satan already has individuals who are of the world, the majority, that is. So we must not throw caution to the wind. Be aware and always on guard. When you see something that looks or feels unsafe, we have a moment of time to avoid and remove ourselves from that situation. The coming danger, remember this, Satan is seeking those who are believers and will try anything to make us change our walk. There's a second point I'd like to make, and that is to mention is when we're walking through our day-to-day lives, in our business, with our heads up, we not only recognize the dangers, but we can recognize a need. The Good Samaritan is a prime example. In Luke 10, 29 through 35, I'm just going to summarize. There was a man who was beaten and robbed and left in the ditch. A priest passed by and a Levite, and they both went on the opposite side of the road and ignored this man. We know they saw him. But a good Samaritan saw the man, went to him, nursed his wounds, and took him to an inn to be taken care of while he went away on his business. He even mentioned to the innkeeper that, I will pay whatever else you use, just to continue to help this man. So that is a situation and a prime example of what we need to do. As God's children, we need to be filled with the compassion and mercy that our God showed us towards us first. Example, Romans 9:15. So in conclusion, this point, James 4:17 reads, so whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin. Do the right thing always. Be aware, heads up, and seeing all, the good, the bad, and recognize the dangers, but also recognize the needs. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please call the number that'll be down on the bottom of this screen.